Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Anas Dehani. I'm part of the Computer and Electrical Engineering Department. Here today, we will present to you. We're part of the SEV team. It's about 11 group members, and they're all listed here today, and I would like to take this moment to thank every single one of them. For the past couple of years, we have been working on 3 novel devices that were 2 group members here present with us today. Jared Mervis and Richard Azrifi would like to present to you. Rich.
Thank you. Imagine, you're sitting in traffic thinking about a million billion things. Friends, family, loved ones, whoever it may be. But I bet you one thing that you're not thinking about is what your car is doing. While your car's sitting idle in traffic, it's wasting 4 times the gas. 4 times the gas. And that translates to 8 times the CO2. That's air that I'm breathing in. That's air that you're breathing in. And most importantly, that's air that your kids are breathing in. And you might argue, okay, Richard, we're making the right steps though. We have electric cars such as the Tesla and the Nissan Leaf. The only problem is the Tesla and the Nissan Leaf both charge off the power grid. What does the power grid charge off of? Magic. No, but seriously, it charges off of fossil fuel. So we're right back to where we started. So how do we really fix the problem?
Here at Solar Electric Vehicles, we have produced 3 different solutions to this major problem. Here you see our solar electric tricycle, which is used for the transportation of disabled people. It's a 2-person, as you can see. Here you can see our solar electric taxi, as we like to refer to it. It's a 4-person vehicle, mainly used for inter-campus commutes, maybe on like a college campus or a like retirement community. And here you see our latest and greatest model, which is our solar electric car. It is a lightweight version of everything that you see, but built up. So it's more like a car. It's about the size of a small sedan, Toyota Corolla if you'd like a reference. The high efficiency motors consume less than 100 watt-hours of energy, which is 3 times less than a vehicle like the Nissan Leaf. The 450 watt solar panels charge the batteries as it's moving, giving it extra duration of travel time.
My favorite part. So, think about it. There is very little market for this car. And that's great news. And the reason why it's great news is because even though there's very little market, we've made a market for ourselves. The country of Kazakhstan has taken interest and it has funded the first solar car. No applause? Okay, cool. So by the year of 2017, we hope we will have 50 experimental cars. And this is through the manufacturing of Kazakhstan without the leading of our design team. One thing I do know is numbers. In the year 2009, the electric field was only $26 billion. I say only like it's not a lot, but it is. But in 2015, we're projected to have 46.2 billion. This is a growing field, and that's why our product is the best product at hand. Jared?
The current state of our electric car is here. You see the same small size sedan with the 450 watt solar panels on it. There's 4 of them. The batteries are stored under the seats, and there's 4 hub motors in each of the wheels. As of March, we've completed the frame, as you see, and this month in April, we plan on doing all the electrical experimentation on it, making sure that everything works and all the bugs are worked out. As soon as this is completed, we will work with plastics and mechanical engineering to create a lightweight and safe body for this car, making it more aesthetically pleasing and safer. Once this is done, we will invite the Kazakhstanians back over and demonstrate to them what we have created. Once this is approved, they will accept our design and start manufacturing.
Well, I hope that we have given you an idea about our project today. And I also would like to seize the moment to thank all the group members that contributed to this project and Professor Milchi for their support and commitment. Thank you so much.
So is this project an integration of existing technologies? So are you taking existing solar panels, existing batteries, or are you working to make a solar panel that's more efficient?
We're taking existing technologies, electric cars and solar energy, and we're combining the two to make it cleaner and more efficient vehicle.
We have also we're also working on our own technologies. I would like to call a friend of mine, Chris Ledger. Can you come up here, please? Chris and I were both electrical engineers, and we've been working on a differential system for our for the car that you just saw. It's a pure electric differential system. There is no gears, no energy loss, nothing. It's pure, efficient, and it's our design, our own make.
So that's where your intellectual property is
Yeah,
around?
that's actually our capstone project,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So when it's operating, what's your top speed of your vehicle?
40 miles per hour.
Yeah. About 40 miles per hour.
40 miles an hour?
Yeah.
The car.
For how long?
Well,
We have not completed the, as you saw, it's in construction right now.
We just need to do the math, I mean, so you're gonna do.
Well, I mean,
Is it
it's
an
not
hour?
just math, it's really more, you need to do,
It's weight, it's all that. Okay.
right, well, yeah, we need to know, the main thing is the wind resistance. That's the trickiest part. We don't have a wind tunnel to actually get the coefficient of friction,
Yeah.
so we need to actually do an experiment. That's really the only
That's
option we
kind of
have.
math, you can kind of figure that out, right? So you can do that. So when it's up and operating, okay, I guess, so is this a hybrid? So you're plugging it in at night?
It's pure electric, it's a
Yeah.
pure electric vehicle. There's no gasoline engine on it.
Okay, but is it hybrid from the point that are you plugging it into an electric
we
socket, or are you only utilizing solar power to go ahead and
Oh,
power
okay.
the batteries?
So there's two options. You can only utilize the solar panel to charge the batteries,
Yes.
but you need to have the vehicle outside parked for a sufficient amount of time,
Okay.
and that would be about 5 hours.
yeah,
So if I
that's
had it up-
that's
okay.
what we are
So-
targeting actually.
Okay. So if I had it parked outside for 5 hours
Yes.
on a sunny day?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I need how long would I go ahead and be able to run the vehicle?
It depends on what speed
Just
you're.
about,
Okay.
okay?
Long, do you mean length of time or number of miles?
Length of time. If I was gonna run it at 20 miles an hour, how long would it
Constant.
run? Yep,
You're looking at a couple hours.
a couple hours?
Yep.
Okay.
To generate how many kilowatt hours?
Okay, well, if you're running the vehicle for 2 hours,
Yeah.
since the panels are 450 watts, you're looking at 900 watt hours of energy produced over those 2 hours.
So like so just an idea for you guys
Yep.
is that, I would look at obviously weight, do the composite
Yes.
thing, do that thing,
Yeah.
that's kind of a obvious thing, but why not golf carts? Why isn't that kind of like a no-brainer?
Our blue bike is being used for that, the blue
Well,
solar tech.
We have been making a range of products. So each product is targeted to a specific market or a specific range of users. And this, our latest product.
My
the-
view is you don't have a range of products, okay? You got a golf cart application, you got an application that maybe you could use on a farm vehicle, if you can get it to work that way, but you're not gonna see, I'm not gonna see this, I'm not gonna see this next to my BMW, okay, on the highway.
Yeah, right.
Okay?
And one
Okay.
particular application is, for example, in third world countries, India or
Yeah,
China.
and
Yeah.
maybe, okay?
Yeah.
There's some
But-
communities
but-
down in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Where they could drive to
Yeah.
the golf
Maybe
course.
something like that, but it's a
Yeah.
golf cart application.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So if you could do that, and you could leave it outside,
Yeah.
and as it's
That is a good
charging,
idea,
you could
yeah.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and do
Yeah.
that. And maybe you got something there.
Well, we're also thinking about other things down the road. We might actually think about actually making an electric engine instead of the hub motors, and that will give us much more range, much more speed.
Well,
So
look,
those
for golf carts, you need,
yeah, if I,
one
yeah,
day,
yeah, I
you
agree.
need it costs 4 hours to do a golf.
Yeah.
If they're gonna run
Oh,
it
it's
twice,
perfect,
okay,
yeah.
you need
Yeah.
8, you can charge while it's going ahead,
Mhm.
providing you got a light day out there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What are you gonna do if it's, where I live, you get a lot of clouds, okay, what are you
Yeah.
gonna do when you get the clouds, how's it gonna work? So
Right.
you probably need to have, plug-in backup, which they do already.
Yeah.
And so if you sold this thing as, hey, guess what? Half the time, you don't have to do that, you just park the units outside.
Definitely, yeah. It's
My
more
guys
than
are
half
gonna,
the
my
time.
guys are gonna,
Yeah.
those guys are gonna jump at that.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna jump at that, because, look, if you take a look at your life cycle cost of owning one of these things, one of it is power.
Power.
We use more power,
Definitely.
and if you can be half the power, or a third of the power, or something like that, you'd really have something, okay? So part of idea generation is, yeah, you wanna think broad, you wanna think wide, and stuff like that, but you need to start taking the puppy and getting a little bit more, what could I possibly sell, okay?
I think Tom is right. I mean, you want to narrow down your market based upon, look at how long will this last. So your batteries will last X amount of time. You're going to regen 450 watts per hour as you're using it. So max life is going to be what? So a round of golf typically takes 4 hours, right? Will it last 4 hours? If it lasts 5 hours, then the golf cart idea, in golf courses, perfect solution.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Kazakhstan, if they're commuting, 10 hours a day, is it really gonna work? I don't know. So,
Yeah, I don't like the Kazakhstan idea, just gonna tell you, okay? Why don't I like the Kazakhstan idea, okay? It's Kazakhstan, okay? No, because if you got a problem, what do you gotta do? You gotta send a guy to Kazakhstan, okay? They got a problem, they gotta send you the piece of equipment back.
Yeah, well, actually, they're
Develop-
manufacturing it in Kazakhstan. And the Kazakh
Right.
people are manufacturing and engineering it as well.
Yeah,
I hear you, I hear
car
you.
companies in
I'm hearing you,
Kazakhstan are going
but
to
I'm
be
just
making
telling
them.
you, when you're working on prototypes, okay, and I've worked on lots of prototypes, okay, you wanna be this far from it.
Yeah, okay,
You want
yeah,
to be
yeah.
working in your garage. There's a reason why startups are working in somebody's garage, because the guy that's engineering it, I want him sleeping over it,
Okay,
okay? Just trust me on that one,
okay.
okay? So you want to do that until you get 1 million fleet hours, or whatever it's gonna be, okay? It's not 100, okay? It's not 1,000,
Yeah.
okay? It's 100,000, okay? Until you get those kind of hours on this stuff, where you've worked out your bugs, and then you
Yeah.
can say, I can go ahead and do it. So I would,
Okay.
if you don't like the golf cart idea, God bless you, I'm okay with that. If you like the thing down in Florida, but it's gonna be limited opportunity, and you wanna sell it on life cycle cost. Look, I would be surprised that the guys that run Textron carts and run other guys haven't really already thought about this. So you might wanna be doing to have somebody do a little bit of a patent search to make sure that you're not gonna have somebody knocking on your door and saying, you don't have a freedom to operate here.
Yeah, we already submitted a couple of patents on this, and
Did you do a search first?
yeah, we have done, and we have done so with Professor Mills.
Did you get a first, did you get a first user's look back?
Well, we
Within a
submitted.
year?
Yeah, we submitted it to the university. I don't know what's the status of it yet, so.
You want to know what that is before you put a lot of time in it, okay? Because you can get a quick search of prior art and see what it is and say, look, can I get and somebody that's an experienced patent attorney can tell you, I
Yeah.
think, and it's an 80-20 thing, okay, it's not absolute.
Yeah.
He's going to tell you, I've got a freedom to operate. Okay?
Yes.
Richard.
I'm all set. Okay, great guys, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.